Hi, good morning. So this is this is a special version of the viewer specifically for really large files. It's different than the version I've shown you before, and eventually I'll merge them together. But for now, this is great for what you need. I can have you go to omarsham.com/arslab/testing/big-data. All right. So in here, I'm gonna start with I'm gonna show you how it works, so you can use it however you need to. So I'm just gonna load up the first 4 files. I only need the MA and initial values files for the very first frame, because the first frame, the initial frame, is not in the log files at all. Otherwise, everything is in the log file. So I'm gonna start with something simple like start with the 100. So I'm gonna grab the 100 MA, and I'm gonna grab the values file about here, let's say, and let's go with something big like maybe this one. Yeah, and the palette has been fixed, so you can use that. You don't have to change it. Before I start loading the simulation, I'm just gonna have you go right click and inspect element. So I really recommend you do this in Chrome. I haven't tested in the other browsers, and I'm not willing to do that just yet. I'm trying to get the features out, and then eventually we're going to work on browser compatibility. But for now, just right click here and inspect element in Chrome. And yours might be white, but just click on console. Console is sort of like it's the console. It's the JavaScript console. It just spits out messages. And I'm using it to show progress sometimes because it's faster than showing it in the UI. So I've got all my files loaded here, so I'm going to click Load Simulation, and you're going to see the progress here as it loads the 1.5 gigabytes. You can see it's 5%, 11%. So yeah, it works by loading chunks of data. There's no internet required. You can download this file and have it on the desktop and just keep using it. Alright, so it takes like maybe 15-20 seconds to load up about 1.5 gigabytes, which is not bad. Alright, so I'm going to close this, and playing backwards is still a little buggy, so I'm just restricting things to playing forwards. This right here is the number of pixels per cell. You can change that, and the frame rate is about 10 frames per second, because the period we had was about 100 milliseconds per frame. So we can step forward, and obviously we can play it back. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, so it's loaded the entire timeline and it's playing it here. One thing you can do is, right now it's playing it in real time, so the seconds are going in seconds. You can slow it down if you need to, for the video, for example, if you want to do like 0.5x or something like that. And you can really speed it up, like you can really yeah, if you need for a video, like you want to do 16x, then go ahead and do 160, and then it'll go at 16 times the speed. So that's essentially it, and you should be able to record the videos on top of it, and it should work well. Now, for something as big as the 500 by 500 or 400 by 400, I've ran into a problem that I don't think I will solve soon, and it's a fundamental limit inside of the browser that doesn't allow more than 10 gigabytes. Like the minute I hit 10 gigabytes, there's a memory problem in there. I know how to solve it. It's going to take me some time, but for now, at least you can load up the first roughly 10 gigabytes or so, and it gives you about 2 minutes of this simulation. So this is the 400 by 400. This was this file, I think, the 50 gigabytes here. So I play this back at 10 frames per second. Right. It's playing just as smoothly as the 100 by 100 one. And I can speed it up here. Okay, and this is running real time. I haven't cached this out or did anything like that. I just loaded the file, watched it load in the console. Again, it's right click, inspect element, and you can see the console itself and the loading progress. And so I'm going to increase the size a little bit. So I'm going to go to 2. And yeah. So there you go. If there's anything else you think you might need, let me know. I think I might be able to show up today, either before or after the seminar. I'm not sure. If not, send me an email, and I might be able to come in tomorrow and take a look at any of your other files. Yeah. All right. Talk to you later.